People would be joining. There is one uh, official some meeting going on. They would be joining, but I request the host and especially Sanidhya. I guess respecting the time of everybody and especially respecting the time of our speaker, we should start, please.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Pooja, are you present? Could you please begin?
Sanidhya, ma'am, you are not audible.
Pooja, if you're present, please begin.
So, ma'am, we do have a culture over here at our school that we encourage our students, to for such kind of webinar to be the host and do the introduction of the speaker and start. The reason is that all activities, they inculcate some confidence and they also learn from small these kind of activities to improve their public speaking activities and all that. So, Pooja, you may start now, beta.
Yes,
Please
ma'am,
start.
I totally appreciate this little initiative that you have taken, and that's the need of the hour.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Pooja, can you hear us, beta? But you are not properly audible.
The company is sponsored from this government company sponsored.
Yes. Sadhya, you may start, please.
Yes, ma'am. All right. I hope I'm audible to everybody.
Yes, you are audible. Just a little
You're
more
audible.
closer to, yes.
Sure. Yes. Good afternoon to all the wonderful participants who joined us for this webinar on Make Your Passion Your Paycheck. And I'm really glad to welcome Dr. Padmashree Ballal ma'am here with us this afternoon. We are honored to have you with at PCU ma'am. And I am Sanidhya Misal, an assistant professor of clinical psychology. And before we delve into today's session, I would like to take a moment to introduce Pimpri Chinchwad University and its driving force, PCET, that is Pimpri Chinchwad Education Trust. Now, established in 1990, Pimpri Chinchwad Education Trust boasts a rich legacy of nurturing excellence with a steadfast commitment to serving society, industry, and stakeholders through value-based and quality education. Now, I'm very happy and proud to share that there are 12 institutes under the PCET Trust and an impressive student body of over 47,000. Now, PCET stands as a beacon of educational prowess, and PCET's vision extends to the establishment of our university, that is Pimpri Chinchwad University, where our focus lies on delivering top-notch education and fostering innovation. PCU offers a diverse array of programs spanning engineering, technology, management, design, liberal arts, mass media, pharmacy, law, and of course the School of Sciences, which I'm honored to represent. I would now like to showcase a short video so that you can see our beautiful campus here in Pune.
potential. The Pimpri Chinchwad University campus is well connected with the cities Pune and Pimpri Chinchwad by road through Mumbai-Pune National Highway number 4 as well as Mumbai-Pune Expressway. Also, railway station Kanhe is at 1 kilometer distance. The nearest airport is Pune Airport. PCU has its different verticals which prepares leaders from different fields. School of Engineering and Technology. School of Design. School of Media Arts and Communication Studies by incorporating cultural activities, events and organized tours and trips, fostering a holistic development approach. In a sense, Pimpri Chinchwad University is not just an institution. It is a vibrant ecosystem that nurtures talent, fosters creativity, and provides a platform for students to thrive in every aspect of their academic journey. PCU bus transport provides service across the city. Pimpri Chinchwad University, transformative education that empowers success in a rapidly evolving world.
Our Professor Ruchu Kutiala ma'am, HOD School of Sciences, to please introduce our school to our audience.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Sanithya. So it
The
takes
Pimpri
a great privilege for me to just introduce our School of Sciences. So, especially to our guest and even to our audience. So, here at School of Sciences, we have launched vocational and sector specific kind of programs. They are the degree programs. One is in BSc Clinical Psychology. You must appreciate the fact that we have not launched BA because psychology at the end is a science of the human mind and how it operates. So, this BSc in the super specialization that is clinical psychology helps the learners who are aspiring to be a psychologist not only to learn the counseling psychology but also to learn about various types of mental challenges, that is the illnesses or maybe the disorders, as well as also to learn various subjects like developmental psychology and then path physiology, that what happens when somebody is under anxiety or depression, how their body actually responds in terms of the flight and fight response, that is the blood sugar level or maybe their blood pressure status and so on. So the eligibility criteria is basically 12 science, or else if you belong to humanities or maybe commerce background and you took psychology for 2 years, that is in 11th and 12th, then also you are welcome. Similarly, we do have our next niche program, that is BSc in Nutrition and Dietetics. So this program aims at making you a nutritionist as well as a dietitian or maybe a weight management kind of expert or maybe a functional foods expert, so that with the help of this formal education, you can help the society to improve their physical quotient better. So here we do also cover, apart from nutrition, we cover the patient care, the critical care, the functional foods, the gut health, then sports, then nutrition and genes, and so on. So apart from this, we have recently launched clinical microbiology as well as digital forensics to add on. So here at School of Sciences, we believe in moving from classroom teaching to experiential learning. So for that, we have very well equipped and designed labs, whether it is food lab or psychology lab. We do also have flourished a clinic, which is called as PCU Rahat Clinic, which is an initiative by the nutrition as well as the psychology students, so that they can help their peer as a part of a peer support to other students at PCU. And not only that, to also take the services outside. So, with this kind of a note, I warmly welcome our very, very learned speaker for our today's webinar, as we are doing the series as an initiative to help lot of students who are 12th pass and they are still struggling which career to choose. And not only that, as an initiative from our study buddy kind of a program, these kind of informative sessions, so that the students are able to convert which they must be thinking as their just hobby, which was actually their passion, and how to convert it into either entrepreneurship or maybe entrepreneurship, and also if they are going to seek job in that particular sector. So I request, the Sanidhya or maybe the host to take it forward so that you can introduce our speaker for today's program. And Dr. Madam Padmashree, once again, a very warm welcome on behalf of School of Sciences to you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
So thank you very much. I'm Dr. Rupali. On behalf of Pimpri Chinchwad University, I welcome Dr. Padmashree Ballal, ma'am. She is a principal of head our school. So she is having a great experience, more than 20 years in teaching, as well as also for the coaching in the various academics, like the different spacious school like Aman Setu, Kangaroo Kids, Kalyani School, Chate coaching classes, Royal classes, Aziz Academy, and many more. Okay, and she's also the mentor by the famous educationist like Miss Madhvi Kapoor, and herself she create curriculum with the effective teaching methodologies. So which will be very helpful for the child centric and make the learning a joyful, memorable experience. So she is also currently the principal of Head Over School. She has also conducted many workshops on the phonics, maths concepts, activity-based learning. She is also the part and parcel of many child counseling session, child psychology. Also have the different methods on the classroom engagement techniques, team building activities, mindfulness in the education and the management. Also have the different techniques on the emotional freedom, so which is also very important nowadays. She's also the mentor for the many parents, also helpful to the new age parenting, and also inspired many parents for ensuring the respectful dialogues with the children through the non-violent techniques. Dr. Padmashree ma'am, so kindly lead the session.
Thank you so
So
much,
welcome.
Rupali, ma'am.
Thank you.
That was like you have narrated my life. This is my learning in short. So thank you very much. I was taken back for my journey of life. Now, coming back to the topic that I have chosen today is, I want to give a little formula as to how one should live and what should be the purpose of life. The life is meant to be happy. That's for sure. We are created to be happy. And we are created with so many talents and so many intelligence, but we do not know how we can be happy. If you go and listen to everyone is under stress. And the whole reason when I research, the whole cause of this, that why you can't be happy is we are not doing what we should be doing in this life. I'm not talking about the purpose of your life. I'm talking about the profession that you are right now taken up for your livelihood. So we are actually, most of us are still exploring what profession should we go into. And taking that into mind, this college and the other institutions are helping 10th and 12th standard children to select the right path, select the right profession, And how do we do that? In this short 20-35 minutes, we will see. I hope my guidance would help others to select their passion and identify their passion and select their profession. And I am hoping that there are some teachers and parents also in the session who would give a free hand to their children to identify their passion and also cater to their profession. So let's see how can we make our passion our paycheck. Paisa, paisa, paisa. Paise ke bina kuch nahi. All of us are into profession because we want to earn money. I know many of you must be nodding their head. Yeah, you're right, right? So this is your paycheck. But if your paycheck is not as per your or as per your passion, then you are stressful. Then you want to leave this job as early as possible. Then you have to go and check for other jobs which will give you satisfaction and contentment and also happiness. But if you identify at the early age, I think your life will be happy. Someone who is handling the slide can change to the next. Now, when we talk about growth, all of us are growing. All of us are growing every moment. This is a simple picture which will reflect on your self-growth. From seed, we all grow to plant. Let me call y'all that all seeds do not grow into plants. For the seeds to grow into plants, they need some potential. They need some favorable condition. They need some sort of support like fertilizers and manures and pesticides and insecticides to grow. Similarly, when we have to grow as a seed to the plant, we have to have those potential, we have to have those caliber, we have to have those interests, we have to have good health, we have to have favorable condition where our parents are supportive, where our teachers are helping us to do what we would like to do. And of all this, you are the one, only you are the one who could identify what my interest is into, what my passion is into, what is my hobby. You have to identify. Slowly, with all the favorable condition, with teachers around, with parents around, you will grow to a plant. Next slide, please. So this is the journey of seed. When you are in the stage of seed, S-E-E-D, what are you supposed to do? So when you are in the stage of seed, you have to seek knowledge. हर तरह की knowledge लो, communication skill, thinking skill, critical skills. You seek all these knowledge. Okay, information, collect information. Your brain needs that to decide what you want. After taking this, doctor padho, engineering padho, medical padho, chef padho, whatever you read, you will see when you have the experience of all this knowledge, you will see that I am inclined towards medicine. No, I think I am more towards leadership. No, I think I'm more towards management. So after seeking knowledge, then only you can see your skills. So E stands for enlist your skills. Please sit and write your skills. What am I going to do? What am I good at? You don't wait for others' validation saying, Ari, you know what? Your communication is very good. Ari, you know what? I think your science, your logical thinking is very good. Don't wait for others. Identify yourself. What am I good at? Am I good at communication? If I'm good at communication, what are the scopes? When I am inclined, if my logical thinking is good, what are my scopes? When I'm good at research, what are my scopes? When I'm good at critical, what are my scopes? Sit and enlist your skills. Then you go encounter your market. Let me call back that this is a journey from your passion to profession. How will you make your paycheck? So I am guiding you towards the roadmap of your passion. How will you change it to profession? Okay, so encounter market. Okay, I want to be an entrepreneur. What is the market right now? What is the demand of the market? What is the demand of the society? What do this world need more? You encounter the market, you study the market, you understand the need of the people so that you can supply them. And when you supply them, you are in demand because you are satisfying their demands. After that, you decide your designation. Oh, I think now I can be a trader because I know how to play with money. Oh, now I know how I can be a mass media person because I know how to identify my communication skills, and then I have to put forth the scenario, the incident. And this way you decide your designation. So seed, seek knowledge. When you're on the stage of seed, you have to seek knowledge. You enlist your skills, you encounter market, and you decide your designation. Now, this is a journey from nursery to grade 12. That is where you start shooting up. You know, thode patte aa rahe. You have no flowers and fruits right now. You only have some, you have potential is what you can show. You have some strength to grow is the stage. There are leaves, there are cotyledons, and you are growing little stem coming up. Next slide, please. Well, simple 4 steps for you all to just jot down or remember. Think about where your true passion lies. How do I think? Where do I lie? Where is my passion? You have to explore and experience. Now, many a times you are sitting when others are playing cricket, you say, "Arey, isne to ye shot mara hota to theek rehta." Bhai, you go and stand there. You go and stand there and see how it is. So you cannot give critics unless and until you have experience. You enjoy the show. I am not saying that you are, but do not do that. The best part is, do I want to be there is what you have to think. What good he is at. Uski shots kaise hai. Okay. So if you take another example, like if you go to a doctor. I am taking this simple example because we all have experienced that. When you go to a doctor, the doctor looks very positive to you, says very good thing about you, and say you will be fine. You are 80% cured there because you have been connected. क्या अच्छा बोलता है यार, इसके बोलने से मुझे अच्छा लग रहा है. Take that skill, whichever profession you achieve, but take that प्यार से बोला हुआ skill for you. That's called exploring and experiences. Wherever you go, whatever experience you take, you try to take good from it and say, this is something that I can take. No, this is very difficult. I can't do that. So this is how you can explore and experience. Then you become an expert in your field. Second step is you become expert in your field. Once you have identified, you have explored, you have seen many people around. Arey, what work? He is doing interior designing. I think I have color sense. I think I have some mentoring sense. I can do this. You expert your field. How will you expert? You get all the details. You collect all the information. You collect all the knowledge. And then you identify इसमें अलग क्या हो सकता है? What is that uniqueness that will make you different from others? So this is very important to make your name, to stand for your name. Padmashree के पास जाओगे तो ये मिलने ही वाला है. Other than all this, you will get this. This is my uniqueness. Okay. Then you go third. Ascribe to continuous learning. My friends, learning is never ending. Never ever ending. You are learning every day, every moment, provided you have a neck for it. कि अच्छा इससे मैं ये सीखा. Whether it is a positive experience, whether it is a negative experience, it is a learning for you. With those learning, you make a principle for yourself, for your life. This hurted me. Maybe I will not do this to others. Or else, this is something good. I shall take this in my profession to grow myself and my profession. So learning is a lifelong process, different methods and different ways of learning. Whichever stage of life you meet people, whichever stage, you can improvise in your profession. And that's the way you learn as learning as a continuous learning. Going to the fourth, surrounding yourself with people who inspire you. Now, if you want to be doctor, okay, or if you want to be an engineer, or you want to be a singer or author, please read about them. Read about their successful stories. आपको क्या लगता है ये इतना अच्छा क्यों है? There are so many engineers. There are so many entrepreneurs. There are so many industrialists. Why Tata is only known by all? You have to identify those people. You have to read about them. You have to grab some tips from them and try to implement on your professions, on your journey. In the story, you also have some tips. When you read about their successful stories, you will get some tips in their stories. You will get some tricks in their stories or in their journey. Try to imbibe that in your routine. Try to take that and follow that in your own routine also. Now there are, trade secrets. Learning motivates you. When you take all this, it motivates you. Why? Because you're trying something new. Chalo ye karke dekhte. Does it work for me? Chalo ye karke dekhte. So that becomes very interesting because you have agenda for the day. Today I'm going to try this because I have learned this. Today I will try with my clients. Today I will try with myself. That will help you in your professional growth. I hope many are nodding their head. You're right. You're right. This is the formula. This is the formula of growth. All those who have grown, all those who are planning to grow, and growth is continuous. Next slide, please. Now, passion hai, profession hai. Passion hai, profession hai. But how? What is it? It is very, very simple. Not just because I am saying, I have practiced. It is very simple. Passion is nothing more than transformation of your hobby, talent, caliber, and interests. ये इसको passion बोलते हैं. Together, this is called passion. If you are taking the responsibility of being some community helper, which is a profession, then these things, if you put in place, you become the best professional. कुछ नहीं, तुम्हारी hobbies है, तुम्हारा ही talent है. It is your talent, it is your caliber, it is your interest. Nobody can come and tell you this is not right and this is wrong. Because you know that's my hobby, I will do it, I will enjoy it every time I do. This is your talent. You will explore more and more new things because that's your talent, your caliber, you know your capacity. और यार मैं तो 100 clients को देखता हूँ एक दिन में. अरे my caliber to look after 20 clients. I will make it 25 eventually. I will make it 35 eventually. And your interest. Is your interest only in your profession or also for some other activities? Then kindly devote it to some other activities, but live your life. And when you have hobbies, talent, ye dekho, khel khel mein, you are just enjoying. This picture tells you so many things. You are enjoying. Khel khel mein, you are making money, minting money. पैसा बनता है, बनता है, बनता है. और पैसा बनाना ही प्रोफेशन माना गया है आजकल. Everyone is, if I do this, will I earn more? Okay, I'm ready to change my profession. Okay, अच्छा ये करने से ज्यादा पैसा बनेगा, छोड़ो ना, I will learn for another 6 months and then I will do this. Many of us are practicing this. Why? Because we are very shallow with our thinking. We have to go to the depth of our passion. Understand this about ourselves. हम दूसरों को, we are trying to give it to others, but we are not trying it for ourselves. So we are not guided in the right path. First, you make your list. First, you enlist your skills. First, you look up for your hobbies, for your talents, and then you go for profession. अरे ये बैठता है और इसको पैसा आता है. बैठता है और पैसे कैसे आता है? ये सब प्रैक्टिस करता है, वो एंजॉय भी कर रहा है. ही इज एंजॉयिंग एंड ही इज अर्निंग. स्टार्ट प्रैक्टिसिंग दिस. आई एम टेलिंग यू, पैसा विल फॉल लाइक दिस. पीपल विल वर्क फॉर दिस मनी एंड यू विल एंजॉय योर प्रोफेशन. दैट टाइम योर प्रोफेशन विल बी ओनली योर पैशन एंड नॉट मनी. नेक्स्ट स्लाइड प्लीज. Well, how do I develop my skills? I'm sure we say skill karna. Padma ma'am said skill karna, skill. But what are these skills? How do I develop them? Do I really have some skills or I need to develop them? Of course, skills are something that you need to develop. You develop your skill through formal education. When I say formal education, there are many streams from grade 1 to grade 10. History hai, civics hai, geography hai, science hai, maths hai. From that formal education, you will know my favorite subject is. Whenever a grade 2 or grade 3 or grade 4 comes to you, you will always ask, what is your favorite subject? Why are you trying to ask that? To understand what skills he possesses. Or just for sake of asking it, ऐसा सब पूछते तो मैंने भी पूछा. But actually, when teachers are asking in class, what is your favorite subject? She's actually trying to find out what is the child inclined towards too. So with your formal education, by grade 12, you know that my interest is toward these subjects, and I am open for arts, I'm open for commerce, or I am open for science. Then you sit and do your self-study. What if I am into science? Do I really want to be a science teacher, or I want to be a researcher, or I want to be a scientist, or I want to be a biotechnic this, or I want to be a microbiologist? You have to identify that yourself. And you have to see hands-on experience. When you are doing this, when you have identified, you have to try doing it. I want to be a driver. If you want to be a driver, you are inclined towards driving. Have you ever had an experience of driving it all the path? सीधे सीधे रास्ते से चलकर आपने बोला मुझे ड्राइवर बनना है? नहीं. You have to have hands-on experiences. उल्टे सीधे बहुत क्राउडी रास्ता, ऊपर की तरफ नीचे की तरफ सब चलाकर बोलना हाँ मुझे लगता है अब मैं ड्राइविंग कर सकता हूँ. So you have to have hands-on experiences. Unless and until you have hands-on experiences, you will not think that this is meant for you. Just to, currently, and I can relate to it. When I sit and watch reels, I see, Are same karna is so simple. Okay, because when I'm watching, it is so simple for me. But when I do it, I said, no, Baba, it is difficult. I can't do that. Angarosa, that song and all. It looks so easy, aisa karna. But when I see myself doing it, I feel, no, it's not easy. That's called hands-on experience. So when you sit and watch only reels and reels, you feel, अच्छा ये भी मैं कर सकता हूँ, अच्छा ये तो मैं आराम से बना सकती हूँ, अरे ये तो मैं ये कर सकता हूँ, carpentry तो यूँ हो सकता है, DIY तो I can do it. Darling, do and see it. It's not easy. So when you only commit to yourself saying, I can do it, you can't do it. You have to see that whether you can do it or not. That's called hands-on experience. So when you want to develop your skills through what profession you are planning to do, please have hands-on experience before you say that I want to go as a CID. I want to be a scientist. तो कुछ तो करो, कुछ तो research करके बताओ. Do something on your own and see whether you can do it. That's called hands-on experiences. Next slide, please. See, this is a beautiful quote. Very nicely written by Gabriel. Allow your passion to become your purpose. जीने की वजह बनाओ. Passion, enjoyment. Passion को आपके जीने की वजह बनाओ. The reason for your survival, the reason for it. And it will one day become your profession. जादूगर. मुझे जादू करना पसंद है. जादू इसलिए पसंद है क्योंकि I also like to see miracle things. So I do जादू every day. Small things से जादू. पत्ता मिला उसका जादू. ये करके उंगली तोड़ दी, वो जादू करता है बच्चा. अरे मुझे when you go take the child to game zone, I want something which I can show जादू. So that's jadoo is something which is bringing smile to his face or her face. That's the purpose. अगर ये जादू करता है तो वो बहुत बड़ा जादूगर बनता है. So you have to have passion for purpose and then profession. Next slide, please. See, passion will please your soul. अगर आपके passion के हिसाब से आप, if you are doing something which you like, आप अनंत आनंद का मजा लेंगे. You will take the eternal happiness of your life. And career will please your body. Oh, I'm very stressful. Ye hai wo. Nahi, when you are doing something with your passion, you are very innovative. You are very energetic. You motivate yourself. You energize yourself to do something that you love to do. So passion will make your soul happy. So you have a happy face, and career will be, your body will be happy if you have career which is catering to your passion. When passion is equal to career, that will please your mind. Overall, your mind is cool, calm, and happy to do what you want to do. Next slide, please. And there, after this journey, you become a plant. You have lived your life to the age of 40, 42, and by then you grow, you become a plant. P-L-A-N-T. This plant is now bearing a fruit, is now able to bear flowers, is now able to give shelter because it has grown enough to give it back to the society, to give it to the community, जिसको हम बोलते हैं कि नाम रोशन कर दिया. So naam roshan now, because you were passionate about your work, about your hobbies, and you become a very exemplary professional. And that is called as plant by me. Now this plant P, this acronym stands for power to empower. You are now the example for others. पता है इसके जैसी टीचर होनी चाहिए. So you become an example for others. Why? Because you're passionate about your teaching. You lead to be freed. You are a leader, but you are free. Your ideas come. You don't have to study. Your ideas come when you are sitting and talking to anyone. You do not have to prepare. So you're free. Wherever you are told sit and talk, you will be able to talk about whatever your journey was, or whatever your topic is, or whatever your passion is. And then whatever your profession is. अरे कुछ नहीं profession ऐसा नहीं मजे से काम करने का. You will hear someone talking like this and not talking negative about their work. That means they were passionate professional. Someone talking negative about that, नहीं नहीं इसकी राह अच्छी नहीं हुई थी. He is just going through that journey. You aspire to inspiration. Your aspiration to learn more becomes an inspiration for others to learn from you, to aspire from you. If you are passionate about your profession, if you are able to make your passion your paycheck, then you become an inspiration for others. And others want to aspire what you have gone through. They want to see your journey. You become an example for them. Your network to your net worth. अरे यार ये इतना है, इस पता है कितने करोड़ का आदमी है ये. What is the worth of this man, of this lady? You become net worth. People talk about your possessions. You do not. You don't even bother at this stage. But as I told you, remember that picture? खेल खेल में पैसा बनता है. ये खेल खेल में पैसा बनता है. So your network to net worth is powerful than others. And then you transform to inform. Now you're totally transformed to inform others. This is how you go to your profession. This is the path which will lead you to a successful profession. So now you are an example for transfer to inform. So plant, power to empower, lead to be freed, aspiration to inspiration, network to net worth, transform to inform. Next. Now you are a plant already. See? I hope everyone know this lovely lady who brings happiness and smile on everyone's face. She is an example of passion to profession. She is the one who have made her passion to paycheck. See her journey. Read about her. ऐसे ही गाती थी, ऐसे ही गाती थी. But now you will see fan followers. And she is known as Neha Kakkar, the singer of this generation. Next. See him. What qualification? Go and ask him his qualification. We always think qualification. See his. No, he was the one who could identify his passion where before parents and teachers would identify. And he was the one who said, no, only cricket in my life, otherwise no. Nothing. I want nothing. Read about him. He says only cricket or I will not live. Sakarcha khato tela dev deto. It's like this. I want cricket. I want cricket. Also, another example I would say here, if you dig, ek jagah par khodoge, you will not get water. Go another side, you will not. If you continuously dig towards your passion, towards your goal, one fine day, at earliest, if you start digging, one fine day, you will achieve that goal. You will find water in that hole. But what we are doing, we are making a hole here, thinking, "Arey, yahan pani nahi hai." We are making a hole here, "Arey, yahan bhi pani nahi hai." We are digging here and we are saying, "Pani to idhar bhi nahi mil raha hai." Oh, shayad mere life mein pani nahi hai. No, friends, it's not like this. And yes, it comes with an experience. If I am saying it, I have experienced it. And so I am saying it. So he is another example who has made his passion his profession, and see where it is. See his net working and see his net worth. Next, please. Favorites of many. My Sudha Murthy. She was intelligent. Parents took a call that she of all boys around. That's what her history says, her story says. But the moment after she settled, she came up with a good industry, she became an entrepreneur. She's now known as an author. If I would have asked you who is she, you would have said an author, a writer. Nobody would have said an engineer or ITN. Why? Because the moment she got an opportunity to help herself with her passion, she stars are there, thousands and crores of followers are there because she writes good, because she is a good author, not because she's a good engineer. People know her because of her passion, and now she has transformed to inform. She's a good example of transform to inform. Okay, so she has totally changed herself, and now she's delivering her informations, her experiences through stories which she's writing. That's Sudha Murthy. Next. So this is a picture which I have picked from net and says that, see, importance of passion in career. If you have passion in your career, आप कैसे होंगे? What will be your life? Intensify focus. मुझे ये काम करना है. You are not wavering all over. You only know this is एक काम करना है. मुझे 100 काम नहीं करना. One book. So you intensify your focus. You build a positive attitude. Harness creativity and innovation. जो कोई नहीं सोच सकता वहां तक आप जाके सोच सकते हो. And that beautify creativity you can bring. You improve your confidence because there's no one to tell you this is right or wrong. You know that this is my passion. Whatever I do, I create. And creation is always good. Once upon a time, we only knew that capsicums are green. And if somebody would draw it red, you say, hey, red color ka capsicum kabhi hota hai kya? And today you see, there are red bell peppers. There are yellow bell peppers. So improve confidence. If you're creative, your confidence increase. Not today, maybe tomorrow I will prove that I am right. You lead an enjoyable life. Whatever you are doing, you are enjoying it. You are happy about it. You improve positive work environment. When you go to a place where people do not like their profession, they're always cribbing about, my boss is like this, she is like this, she's like this. You know, there are statements which I don't want to, but yes, we keep cribbing about this. So you improve positive work environment. If you enjoy your work, you bring positivity to your work. In your presence, people feel comfortable. In your presence, people feel happy. Arey, wow, she's here around, so we will enjoy the work. Enhance desire to change excellence. Now, when you want, मुझे ये achieve करना है, When you are trying to do this, you are actually chasing excellence. मैं एक औहदे पर, I will reach to a promotion, I will reach to another designation. That you do, and you get it at an early age. Grow interest in putting extra effort. Nothing comes for gutka. You have to put your hard work, you have to put your brain. But when you're putting this extra effort, that will identify you as a different person, as a passionate employee or a passionate. And then when you do this, you feel so satisfied. Oh, I have achieved something. When you achieve something, you increase the productivity. Even lauded for that, you are appreciated for what you are doing. You gear up your motivation. When you are appreciated, your motivation is always high. इससे भी अच्छा करके दिखाऊंगा, अब इससे भी better करूंगा. Your motivation is always high. And finally, you grow happiness to put in the extra hours. खुशी 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 24 घंटे से ज्यादा मैं काम कर सकता हूं. I can work more than 24 hours. You tell me and I'll do it. You tell me मुझे नींद ही नहीं आया. If I had to research something, scientists do not sleep. The scientists are all passionate ones. They are not forced ones. So they don't sleep because they want to achieve something. Similarly, if your passion is there, you will put in extra hours for your work, for your profession. Next, please. See? What a lovely picture, what a lovely message in this, whatever I have said. Passion. First, see, shun, 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 shun. When passion and mission is there, you love it. Mera passion bhi hai, mera mission bhi hai. You love it. But when mission and vocation is there, the world needs it. You are doing that for world. When profession and vocation is there, you are paid for it. And when passion and professions are there, you are great at it. We have to reach this level. In 12th standard, you have this level. 12th or even at the age of 30, 35, you can decide. This is something that I'm not doing. I'm passionate about something else. Why not start now and be happy? Then you grow and you feel that the world is demanding this. You are exploring it. Then you become a profession. Now I want to do this. So you are paid for your passion as a profession. And when you have this throughout your life, you are doing this passion, profession, you are great at it. People are appreciating you. You become an inspiration for your aspiration. Now at this stage, you are an inspiration for others. Let's go to next. Is the same. So see, career sweet spot. Monetize it, invest, learn more here, career. So it's an ongoing learning. Ongoing learning. I think things I can pay for and things I love to do. Next, please. See the journey? If you start here, यहाँ से आपने आपका passion शुरू किया है. Personal happiness. I am going to work for my passion. That's personal happiness. Then you start working. You love the work that you're doing. Then you are paid good for what you are doing. Then you become more successful. You are being appreciated and you go for a higher designation. Promotions mil rahe because you are loving your work. And you are enjoying it every moment. Ye karo, yes, I'm willing to do. Ye karo, yes, I'm willing to do. And finally, you keep a better health. Health nahi, the most treacherous thing in life is your health. Agar aap healthy nahi rahoge, to fir wealth kahan se aayega? So what you want is your better health. Better health only you get when you have passion as your profession, when you enjoy your work, or the health that you have right now is because of your happiness. You do not fall sick every now and then if you are happy. Next. So if you're interested to know more about this, because there's a time constraint and all, please read this book. Beautifully written. I have read this book and I have summarized also what I have read in this. So when you read, you will relate it, and maybe this book can help you. Passion to Profession by Gulnaz Saif. Next. May I ask you to play this? Is it possible? Is it possible for you to play this?
Let me check, ma'am.
You're not audible. Anyone who is handling? Is it possible for you to play this?
Ma'am, we are checking.
Okay,
Yes,
okay,
ma'am,
I
just a
shall
minute,
wait.
we
So
are
I have,
checking.
yeah. So I can talk. So that was the journey from passion to profession. It has been simplified. It is given in your visual form. Auditory is my words. My experience have also put in some this to show, to tell you that please follow the journey. This is the journey. Okay, now I'm open for question and answer. Anyone, any doubt? Anything that is triggering your mind?
Yeah, ma'am, this is Rajiv from the School of Management.
Yes. Hello,
Yeah,
Rajiv.
so first of all, thank you so much for the, eye-opening webinar. And I'm sure a lot of students would definitely be very enthusiastic about, selecting the right careers as they make the transition or the progress,
Yeah.
from school to, actual formal academic university education. So I just want to know, like, at the inception stages, how does one really take a call as to what is exactly their passion and how to find that purpose? So what is the role of mentors? I mean, you talked about the students taking a call and, finding out yourself, self-reflecting as to what exactly is your purpose in life and your passion, and then accordingly, making it your profession. But, everyone has got different, levels of maturity and levels of understanding, levels of, family support, background, et cetera, et cetera. So, suppose, so in that case, I do believe, that definitely an intervention of a mentor at the right time in life, or so as to say a guru, is required. So what is your take on this? Like, how does one select their guru or mentor at the right point in time to make the right transition? Because years of life are very important, Of course,
Exactly.
people do make comebacks, but then there's always a, time is of essence to everyone. Yeah. So that's the question, how to select the right mentor or a guru at the right time in life.
Mr. Rajiv, you spoke my heart. You definitely have spoken my heart. This is a big challenge when children have to decide or parents have to decide into this. Now, having a mentor, it's a sad part. I am known for, ये madam एकदम straight बोल देती है. इसलिए बोलती हूँ because I have experience. Nowadays, to choose a mentor becomes a very, very difficult task. All thanks to YouTubes, all thanks to the write-ups which you get online or the technology, you have to know who is the best in that institution or whatever your passion is. Read about them, see their journey, relate with their journey, and then you can take ahead. This could be one of the technique. Second is the teacher's job is to tell during the PTM to the parents saying that, oh, your child is more inclined towards research work. Your child is more inclined towards music and art. Your child is meant for creativity. Your child is meant for communication. Unfortunately, teachers are not doing that efficiently. What we focus now is science में कितने मिले 100 में से 99 select science. So I would say that unfortunately the things are not like this. The PTMs are not meant like this. And so I have a different idea about all this. But how you can do is identify yourself, because now you're quite grown up to do that. And there are so many things around which you can take help of and see that you want to. Or else you have to go to the coaches or the trainer or the mentors who would help you, the psychologist who would help you to identify your potential, your talent, your caliber. These are the 3 formulas. I am also available if you would like to connect with me, Mr. Rajiv. Yes. Thank you. Anyone else who would like to ask? I hope I have answered your question and you have got some insights for it, Rajiv.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you so much, ma'am. I think I'm sure the students will, wholly benefit from this, and I'm sure
Hmm.
the teachers are, always following this system of continuous internal assessment, and of course, I think it'll be continuous mentoring as well.
Hmm.
Proactively they can always during PTMs,
Yeah,
as
we
we have
have
seen
to
for our
because new
children.
NEP says that. NEP says that now you have to frame it like this. So that's the change is required. That's the change we need.
Right.
Yes, ma'am, I
Yeah,
would also
that
like
answers.
to add on to what Dr. Rajiv was also saying, that we have this culture of person interaction session in the
Okay.
beginning only with the student, whenever it is related to, once they are eligible of any particular domain or the program. The major vision of the personal interaction is actually the same what you are mentioning, that is it the family pressure due to which they are opting that particular domain, or is it like because that domain is very popular and they feel that the paychecks as what we have discussed today would be much more like 5 digits or maybe 6 digits in the beginning,
Right.
as compared to the paychecks, which probably could be in the second allied, the programs. Because we believe certainly that if you are not interested, now you must have seen a lot of dropouts have also increased, due to which NEP has inculcated exit policy. But why the need for exit policy came? Because students, if they are not able to apprehend what they are doing in the class, or is it really their passion, or they are driven passionately for that, then they don't feel much interested to continue it further.
True.
And that really goes for demotivation, and whatever we say, it causes a turmoil even in the family itself,
Of
that
course. Yeah.
he or she is not able to concentrate well, and so many unpleasant kind of series of emotion may come, that what would happen next. So our major reason to do the person interaction over here at PCU is in order to understand that student better, and we do invest our almost half an hour or sometimes even 40 minutes to one student, and even to understand parents, that why this child is here, why they want to learn maybe psychology, why they want to learn maybe nutrition, why they want to learn liberal arts, and so on, whatever
Hmm.
all the domains we have.
Wow.
Yeah. So,
Very good.
yeah.
That's a need. That's a need.
Yes.
I'm really glad that you all have that. And in fact, all those
Yes.
colleges
Yes.
should do. Because by the year, by the year or two, they realize, I don't know. And then they are labeled for it. Ye to buddhu hai.
Correct.
They are
Correct.
labeled, and that life becomes very difficult to live. But yes, if
Right. Right.
our college is doing it,
Like,
so a big applause to them.
yes, like for psychology, especially, I would like to mention over here, the motivation has to be correct.
Yeah.
In nutrition, we a lot of times hear that I lost my weight and that is why I'm inspired to help other people. But it doesn't go the same way in psychology.
No,
If
no.
you yourself are broken, you cannot aspire to become a psychologist immediately, because certain concepts in the class may trigger you.
True.
So if you yourself are under some therapy, with a psychiatrist or maybe some psychologist. So we do also counsel parents, why not to take at least 6 months gap or something, and then maybe the child would be very much prepared, or maybe at that point mentally fit, to come and join and learn. So this is the culture what we follow over here,
Wow. This is
and
overwhelming. This something is attracting me towards the university, PC
oh,
University.
that is, yeah. So
This is
perhaps
something
you would
that,
be
yeah,
very
I'm looking
happy if you
forward
come
that,
over here. Yes.
yeah,
We would be
that's
formally
really nice if
inviting
you're
you
following this.
during the, yes, we would be formally inviting you during the induction program,
Please.
so
Professor
that, you
Ritu,
can come here.
Professor
Yes.
Ritu,
Yes, ma'am.
I request you to invite Dr. Padmashree ma'am because when she was giving that session, I
Right.
was from my core of heart got connected.
Oh, that is
When
so
I
nice.
was choosing my career path, as per her
Oh, that is so
advice
nice.
years back,
No, no,
Mhm.
no. I
I
guess,
heard about
I
Ma'am,
would
this
love
is
to,
such
if you all are
a,
practicing what I preach, then I would love
yeah.
to come and join hands with you all. I would
Yes,
love
yes,
to
yes,
have people
yes.
around, whichever, even one. If I could make difference in one's life, I am happy.
No,
Give me.
ma'am, we'll keep your session during induction program.
Yes, that's
And,
the need actually.
definitely online is there, but then, the sense of offline is altogether different. So,
Certainly.
it would be, we all would be so happy and we would be obliged perhaps to have you here in the campus offline. So,
Thank you.
one of a
There are
very
butterflies in
constructive
my stomach,
feedback.
Archana ma'am. There are
Yes, ma'am.
butterflies in my stomach that you could connect with me.
Exactly, ma'am. When I was choosing, I was letting you know, what should I do? My elder siblings are from the science background. So in every family, when the siblings are from the science background, why not the third one? I heard my heart, soul, mind, no. I'll be an English teacher.
Oh,
I'll not go for science. My father asked me
high
why,
five to
so
you.
thank you, ma'am. And fortunately, for few seconds, my father tried to correct me, but he said, it's okay. Whatever you want to do that. And I am enjoying my work. Means
That's
I never feel stressed because of my work. We are here for the time 8 hours, but sometimes we are for 10 hours, 12 hours, and it never creates any problem for us.
exactly. If you are
So,
passionate.
yeah. So I request Professor Ruchu and you, ma'am. Professor Ruchu will definitely connect with you directly, and I'm indirectly to visit our university
I will.
to address my university's students, so they may choose their career in a right direction to make changes or to bring changes in the society, not just for the sake of money, for the sake of happiness, for the sake of prosperity.
Thank you
It,
very
it
much.
was really a wonderful.
And here,
Prosperity and happiness. Money will
yes.
follow prosperity and happiness.
Right, absolutely.
Right.
So, before I formally pass the vote of thanks, I would like to, pass on this message that whosoever is listening to us, kindly spread this word that just learning a certificate or maybe doing a small kind of, any module doesn't qualify or make you eligible to become
Exactly.
a psychologist or maybe a nutritionist or maybe a microbiologist, because this is a formal education which has to be received. And I'm very sure Dr. Padmashree Madam would be actually you would second my thought that especially psychology and nutrition market is very unregulated, because people learn a lot of things from YouTube and they feel that they are, eligible enough to counsel others. But definitely it doesn't operates like that. And we really take a self pride that we are the one who has launched BSc in the clinical psychology, and following the true perspective that psychology is all about the science of the human mind. And apart from this, we are not coming from home science vertical, but a sectorial specific vocational skill kind of a program that is nutrition and dietetics. The major reason is to create and to give not only the formal education but also to create more and more jobs. We really urge that our students not only do job with or under somebody, but they also become the one who would be able to create the jobs, as in the true perspective of Viksit Bharat,
Right.
what we know we call it, and it is also the vision of our Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi sir, that we should be creating jobs, because India is the one who leads in the youth. We have the maximum percentage of the youth. They just need to be channelized in the right direction.
True.
And more people are required to take care of the mental wellness of others and also the physical health of the others.
True.
So,
I
once,
would like to
yes, yes, ma'am.
add a sentence to this. The courses that you
Yes,
are
ma'am.
running, that is clinical psychology, nutrition, that's the formula of life. In fact, everyone should do this course.
Right,
Whether you are
right. Thank
50,
you.
whether you're 40, whether you're 30, we all should be doing this course. It is meant
No.
for all. It is a formula for living. Psychology.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, ma'am. And I guess with your blessings also, we would be growing more and more, and we would be making our part in the society, to create more of the wellness experts, the future psychologists, as well as the dietitians further.
Yeah.
So once again,
10 years we will meet them.
yes. So once again, on the behalf of PCET's Pimpri Chinchwad University and our School of Sciences, I myself would like to pass this vote of thanks, and we are so grateful that you could find your time, and you are so humble being an educationist as well as a leader by yourself. But your all the slides, they were so provoking, and also I feel some thought and some kind of a question to ponder upon, and to really jolt our minds that yes, whatever we are doing, is it really, are we passionate about it, or it is just a kind of a compromise we are doing and we are not happy about it.
Right.
So thank you so much once again. And we are really hoping to see you, very, very soon. And Dr. Rupali would be in touch with you. And we would be calling you over here in our campus. So thank you. Thank you so much. Also, I would like to thank each and everybody who was able to find the time and join us. Kindly spread the word. Thank you once again. So here we conclude this session. Thank you.
Thank you very much. My all thanks
you.
to Dr. Rupa Shinde also, who has been, following up with me saying, no, ma'am, you please have a session. Thanks for giving me this platform, Rupa. And
so I guess
thanks.
pleasure is all ours,
The
ma'am.
pleasure is totally mine, ma'am.
Yeah.
Pleasure is totally
Thank
mine.
you.
So
Thank
it's
you.
nice
Thank
to
you
hear
so
that you all
much.
are running these classes, and I'm hopeful that the future is going to be really good if institution like PCU is taking such courses and such sessions. So the heart, actually the future is what you all are taking and channelizing them to right direction. So I think
Thank you.
the future, the generation, the stage, the country is in safe hands.
Yeah, with all your blessings. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Pleasure
Yeah.
is mine.
So I request the host to kindly conclude the meeting. Dr. Padmashree, ma'am, you are at ease. Yes, you are at ease, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.